Hello. It's been forever since my last video, and so for those of you who watch my videos and are watching this one, thanks so much for sticking around. I don't know what you did, all three of you, for months while I didn't make a video. Actually, I had made several, but YouTube wasn't liking them. They weren't uploading for some reason. So anyway, Celebrate Recovery is blowing my mind right now. It is absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance to do a program like this, I strongly suggest doing it. I'm still on step 4, which is creating an inventory of my life. Did a page of abuse, people who have abused me. Did tons of pages. Well, not tons of pages, but tons of people who I have resentments towards. And I'm really good at holding resentments, which is bad. But you know, they went all the way into just childhood, things that I kind of felt silly putting on there. But I'm glad I did, because even though at this point, I mean, as an adult, I'm not really hurt anymore by them. However, I was able to notice patterns in my life, just people that I realized that every now and then in my life I will want to be friends with somebody who doesn't want to be friends with me. And the more I want them to be friends with me, of course, the more they don't want to be. And it's just, I don't know why that is. And it's not for everybody. There are tons of people who don't really express interest in being my friend, and I'm fine with that. But for some reason, every now and then one comes along and I'm like, you gotta like me. You have to. And then it's kind of like this pathetic little girl that's like, has to figure out what's wrong with you, what's wrong with me. So let's see. I have to look at things that I've done wrong to people, and I'm kind of getting ready for one of the next steps, which is making amends to those people. Talking to those people who have abused me and telling them, just kind of confessing what I've been holding against them. It's not so much about the person or what they did, but what it caused me to do. For example, my dad did a lot of terrible things, said terrible things, and it has caused me to believe a lot of lies about myself, a lot of self-hatred that is really hard for me to admit, a lot of anger with him, judging him, being critical of him, expecting the worst from him, being sarcastic against him, wishing all kinds of terrible things for him. It also caused me to hate my mom, all kinds of not ridiculous, but horrible, terrible things that have come from some of these abuses. And you know, I need to come to terms with all this and apologize and just kind of close those doors to where hopefully I won't allow them to dominate me anymore. But just going through this stuff has been unbelievable. It's weight has just been coming off, not physically yet, but inside it's just been coming off. I've been able to let so much go and be more at peace with a lot of stuff. Seeing God's grace and mercy everywhere. So as far as weight loss has gone, I'm really pretty much the same. But I think I've said before that I'm focusing more on cleaning the inside of the cup. I know that once I get this junk out of my heart and out of my head, that my body will fall into place where it should be. I'm finding reasons as to why, not only why I'm going to food, but why I'm allowing myself to stay this overweight. And there's a lot of self-hatred in it, which I'm ashamed to even say out loud, but it's true. So I have to see that stuff and give it over and just let it go, and I believe that my body will follow suit. I've been to all kinds of Christian counseling about the bulimia and the compulsive eating, Bible studies, accountability partners, mentors, and none of them have even gotten close to what this program has done for me. So I'm getting a lot out of it. It's really, really hard. It's not fun. It's humiliating. It's sad, but it's covered in grace and mercy and unbelievable love as well. So I'm really thankful that I'm doing this. I'm really thankful that I've found it. And if any of you out there ever do it, you got to stick with it. You got to keep going. The group that I started out in, we started with probably a good 12, 13 people, and now it's down to about 4 or 5 people, 4 people. They all left pretty much at this point before we started doing inventory, because nobody wants to go through this, but it's absolutely necessary for what we're trying to do. So the inside of my cup is being cleaned. The truth is, I had no idea how much poop was in there. I had no idea how much crap was just sitting in there, festering and rotting, and I'm surprised that my body doesn't look worse. I'm surprised that I'm not, 200 pounds, 400 pounds overweight instead of just 100. So again, just grace and mercy everywhere. So anyway, I'm getting a lot out of it. I'm growing. Things are changing. A lot of things are changing, and I'm just really thankful. And I'm glad that you're watching this. I watch your videos, and I'm still so encouraged by everybody. So I hope maybe this can encourage or get you to thinking about stuff in your life as well. Thanks.